Okay, welcome back. I truly appreciate it coming to hear me break down this Quran, not just so Muslims can find understanding, but so non-Muslims can find a benefit too in this beautiful word. We already broke down the word sirat, the straight path. We connected it to self-development and the neural pathways in our brain. So now let us continue. By the way, I am your brother, Khalil Muhammad, the author of the best-selling book, Meditate to Elevate. Now let's get into it. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Siratal ladina an'amta alayhim. The path of those you have favored. And we know that in order to be led, we have to put something good in order to get something good out in return. And I'm talking about us as spiritual beings. So what good practices are we adopting in our life? So when we ask for this straight path, Allah can make it so easy for us, right? Now, the word an'amta comes from ni'mah, meaning blessings or favors. Some of us use this word regularly, and when we say we want the ni'mah of Allah, right? The favor of Allah. But in Quranic Arabic, it refers specifically to those guided with wisdom and truth, with clarity, right? People who live with purpose and divine understanding. So now when we pray, we need to think about these things. Think about what we're actually asking for. I mean, to me, that's definitely a huge ni'mah in itself, right? To be divine, to have divine understanding. So when we ask for this path, we're asking to be aligned with those who walk in truth, both spiritually and mentally, no matter what outside influences, right, are surrounding them. And I'm sure we can all attest to that right now. We want to stay on the straight path no matter what. So we need that true ni'mah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So, ghayril maqdubi alayhim, not those who have incurred your anger. Now this word maqdub comes from ghadab, meaning anger. In Arabic, it implies more than just emotion. It's the consequences of knowing the truth but rejecting it. May God protect us from that. It's not just about being wrong, it's about being willfully negligent, right? Then we have wala dhalin, nor those who have gone astray. Now dhalin comes from dalal, meaning to be lost or misled, and none of us want to be of the dhalin. It's about being led away, often by misinformation, as we're seeing today, false influences, and mental conditioning. And we can see this over and over played out in our society, and I'm sure in many places around the world we're seeing this in these times right now. As I normally say it, we see it in real time. So it's good to build a relationship with Allah so that we can stay guided, so we can be of those on the sirat al-ladina an'amta alayhim, right? Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. May God bless us to be of those on the straight path, because that's what we need. Now I want to leave you with something as we have ended this chapter of the Quran called Fatiha, and we're going to Baqarah next, or the cow. But I want to say this to you. What kind of information are you allowing to be fed in your mind? What are you reinforcing in your learning? Are you learning something good and beneficial? If we constantly are consuming distractions and deceptions, it's easy for us, family, to go astray. That's why this prayer, the Al-Fatiha we call it, is so powerful. We're asking for clarity. We're asking for guidance, wisdom, and the ability to recognize falsehood. This is very, very important prayer. And boy, we need it today. Now that concludes this first chapter, Al-Fatiha. Feel free to memorize it in English first, then in Arabic, so you'll have an understanding. Come back and check us out as we break down the next chapter of the Quran, so you can check out our YouTube page for more. Thanks again. May Allah forever bless all of you.